But you celebrated Christmas?
I don't have to explain myself to you.
Oh, Kinsey, this is going to be so much fun. Zinjai made a cake. Jane Austen is here. We'll play some games.
What sort of games?
Está en inglés 80, pero dice ahí en español. Está en una fiesta disfrazados de algunos de monstruo y eso.
So you celebrate birthdays by trafficking with spirits?
It's spooky and fun.
Es escalofriante y
It's
divertido.
tradition. Every slumber party has to involve a spirit boss.
Slumber party?
How's it
Fiesta
work?
de pijamas, ¿cómo funciona? Lanzamos eso una pregunta, espíritu me dice la respuesta.
How?
Yeah, someone pushes the
¿Cómo?
pointy thing to wherever they
A
want.
empujar el
Wait. Can we go back to you and your slumber parties?
No time. All right.
No puedo ir tan
Everyone put
rápido,
their
es
hands
verdad.
on the cursor.
Cursor. I feel the magic already.
All right. Will the president/god emperor for life ever choose a partner to reign alongside them?
No.
Ooh, someone's getting married.
Shut up, Matt.
Who will tame the president's wild heart?
What are you guys trying to spell?
I'm not moving it.
That's the spirit, Kinsey.
I'm serious.
I'm not moving it either.
¿Ves?
Mine.
L.
Jezebel. Who the fuck is...
Is that not normal?
Where'd you get the board?
I was going through Signac's artifact collection and found it there.
Who did it belong to?
Alistair Crowley?
Christ. Guys, I think
Hey,
it's laughing
chicos,
at us.
creo que está...
Fuck this. I think you're a smart enough piece of wood to see where this is going. Now, you ready to cooperate? That's
Yes.
more like it.
Así está mejor. ¿Crees que podemos
like we got a
confiar
lot
en
of
él?
options.
No es que
So what's
tengamos
the plan?
muchos.
Mount up and go in after the
Entonces, ¿cuál es
boss?
su plan?
No, I do.
No,
No sense
voy
in what's
yo
left of
solo.
humanity walking right into a death trap. Someone's got to live to tell the story.
That's a stupid plan, Johnny.
I'm leaving you in charge.
Hell of a plan, Johnny.
Are you serious?
I'm coming too.
¿No es en serio?
kidding me?
Yo también.
How do you
Ese te
plan to
coño.
come back?
¿Cómo
I
tienes?
try not to sweat the details.
You need someone with you that
Todos
does.
detalles.
No.
It's my
No.
birthday.
Es mi cumpleaños.
Fine.
Está bien.
All right, then. You know where my
¿Y
friend
en
is?
dónde estaba?
True to its word, the spirit board opened up another portal and sent Johnny and Kinsey screaming into hell.
Pero después... Madre, caigo ahí. Es que justo suena como... del globo. Están en el mundo del infierno. Es como no sé, porque ya jugué hace mucho años, pero bueno. Y lo he descargado y antes de todo jugando en Mortal Kombat. X.
Dane Vogel. Ultor's behind this, I
Roba un
know it.
coche.
Ultor and the Saints haven't been enemies in years. You really think he's responsible?
You don't know him like I do. The boss put him through a window for a
Vale, ¿y dónde
reason.
hay
The
un
reason
coche?
was the
Lo
boss was kind
primero.
of fucking crazy back
Vale,
then.
me quiero
That's a fair
suicidar a la
point.
lava.
You know how much easier this would be if we just found a car?
You know how
Porque
much
hay un
easier
coche.
this would be if you just gave me a
Venga,
second?
monta.
Alright.
Oh, pero
How are
qué
we gonna
feo
find
es.
the Ultor building?
Biggest building down here, giant Ultor sign on it. I don't think this is a problem.
I'll buy that.
¿Pero dónde está? Pero mata, oh, retrasada. Bueno, ¿y ahora para dónde? Lo siento.
Anyone else want to
Lo
turn?
siento, es la primera vez que conduzco. Venga, ir todos, hombre. Vale. Joder. Qué raro es esta ciudad, la verdad. ¿Qué pasa hacer las misiones? Yo voy a hacer lo que me dé la gana. ¡Uy! Quítate, oh, tío, arranca. Vale, no sé conducir porque soy
Kinsey
tímido.
Kensington and Johnny Gat driving together on a birthday adventure.
Are you always this excited?
Generally, I'm
Hola,
innocent, bro.
policía.
I get it.
Qué raro. Qué suerte tienen, qué cosa más guay. Na, na, na. Na, na, na. Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Quita. Oh, ese explotado.
So this is hell. Not as bad as I thought.
It kind of reminds me of Steelport. I think we may have got the attention of the demons. How do we want to
Déjame
handle it?
entrar.
We handle it by killing demons.
I think we may
Me
have
lleva
got the
tu
attention of the
compi.
demons.
Venga, monta.
How do we want to handle this?
Pero qué hacer desde ¿por qué te vas por ahí? Vaya, ahora sí. Vale, atrás, atrás, atrás. Atrás, 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 atrás. Me pregunta qué son esos puntos azules. ¿Serán enemigos? Ahora ya hemos llegado. Quítate, hombre. ¿Y sabes dónde estará mi compañero?
So, what's the plan?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna shoot him in the face unless he gives us the boss back.
What if Dean doesn't have the boss?
I'll probably still shoot him in the face.
Quiten, gracias. Venga, ya estamos aquí. Ah. ¿Cómo me quita el arma? Ah, el círculo, yo creo puño. Oh, lo hago con cuchillas, qué guapo. A ver esto.
Should've run.
Casi le he rajado. A ver, ahora. Vale, el triángulo se abre.
Welcome to hell.
Bienvenidos al infierno.
Shouldn't you have a receptionist?
¿No debemos
Such
tener
is the
una
plight of
recepción?
eternal damnation. I have a feeling you didn't come here to
Eres
catch
amigo.
up. Let's talk in my office.
Not even death could stop the enterprising Vogel, who wasted no time in setting up an Ultor branch in the bowels of hell. Dane was eager to fill Johnny in on the ever-shifting politics of land rights in the underworld. But real estate mattered little to Johnny, who only cared where his friend was.
Where'd you put the president?
I've been trying to explain that. I didn't take them.
Bullshit. You expect me to believe you just happened to be the first thing we see in hell?
Maybe it's just me, but your thank you sounds more like an accusation.
That's probably because he plans to kill you.
Okay. I get the trust issues. Can I show you something?
The pieces all came together. The president had caused more chaos and destruction than any other in human history. It was only natural that Satan would want them to marry his daughter. They needed a plan, and Johnny had one.
I'm gonna shoot the devil in the face.
I think you might be skipping some details.
No, I said in the face.
I like the commitment, but you gotta find a way to get close enough to him in the first place.
When's the wedding? I'll just show up
And then you'll shoot him in the face. Sorry, but it's a little more complicated than that. These things are tied to the soul. You won't be able to enter without one.
So how do we get one?
You get his attention. I know some places that are of particular value to the father of the bride. You hit those, you'll get your shot.
Wait, why would Satan give out an invitation for destroying his stuff?
Oh, he won't, but it should piss him off enough to get him to attack Johnny personally. Either the devil kills Gat and Ultor gets the construction contracts to rebuild what was destroyed, or Johnny kills Satan and I'll have to pay less taxes. It's pretty win-win.
That's why you're helping us? To make more money in hell?
Hell's what you make of it, sweetie.
Works for me. What you got?
All right.
Satan had entrusted the day-to-day running of hell to 5 archdukes, and Dane knew how to find them all. But beyond that, not everyone in hell was content to go along with Satan's status quo. There were others who shared Dane's ambition for power, and the Ultor mogul knew that the key to unseating Satan lay in gaining their aid. But before Johnny set out to wage war against the Prince of Darkness, Dane had one final gift. An artifact that he had spent fortunes on. Lucifer's cracked halo. This holy relic granted Johnny the majestic wings of the Morning Star, However, he still needed help in learning how to use them.
Vale. Tienes que tenerlo
Alright, you got me on the
inglés.
sticks. Now what?
Would it kill you to show a little excitement?
Que vea esto
You're
va a
about to
tener
experience
mucho
angelic flight, for
reto
Christ's
para
sake.
entender todo.
Someone needs a nap. Just great. Now you should have just enough clusters to power up your halo. All right, let's start slow. Try to jump over
Lol.
to that next island. Also, the longer you charge your wings before jumping, the further you'll go.
Damn it. Running out of juice.
No me he caído. Oh,
Hey,
super
you didn't fuck it
salto.
up. Good job. Now get up that cliff. Don't worry. If something looks too high, just keep on jumping off the wall. Remember to charge your jumps if you want to get up the cliff faster. Now it's time to fly. You heard of crawling before walking? Well, in this case, you need to jump before you can fly. Launch yourself in the air with a jump, and then hold your wings out to glide to that next island. I put out some You'll have to dive to reach the next island. Do that by pointing your head down. Don't
Voy
worry,
a
the
llegar.
rest of your
Voy
body
a
will follow.
llegar.
I put a shiny flap orb out in front of you. Collect the orb, and your wings will flap to gain speed.
Recorre la orbe aleteo en tu camino a la siguiente isla. Usa L para moverte mientras vuelas. Hago super salto, vuelo. Ese que me puedo mover. No soy tonto, la verdad.
All right, now try flapping those wings on your own. Do a flap on your way to the next island.
God, this feels good.
The exact opposite of diving is climbing. Climbing will slow you down and eventually cause you to stall. And trust me, stalling sucks. You can flap while gliding to gain additional speed. So the faster you're going, the higher you can fly. Now try to reach the island up there. All right, time to take the training wheels off for the final lesson. Flying takes stamina. If you run out in midair, you are going to drop like a rock. A stupid, stamina-less rock. Last island is right under those lava falls. Notice how your stamina drains the longer you glide. Let's get you back to the Ultor building. I want to run through all the stuff you can do to hurt Satan.
Sure thing. See you soon.
Mañana.
Here's the deal. If you want some face time with Satan, you need to get his attention. Now, Satan hates being challenged, so anything you do to undermine his control is good. Fraud, mayhem, shooting demons in the face, anything. You can keep track of Satan's wrath with this handy meter. Get it high enough and you'll be having drinks with Big Red in no time. I've compiled a list of shit to do, so take a look and do whatever sounds fun. Oh, one more thing. We have some potential allies down here. Trust me, you want to impress them.
Vale. No he entendido nada, pero no sé. Vamos. Tienes 51. ¿Qué va todo esto? LOL. Una carga a lo. Posiciona carga algo de alianzas.
Gotta pick it up.
No.
This is bad.
LOL. Ok. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Por qué no? No puedo hacer nada.
I hope there's not something ridiculous like 100 of these to find.
Bájate ahora.
Note to self. Find a way to control lightning.
Pero ¿por qué? ¿Qué pasa? Tengo castillo. ¿Y cómo quieres que reclute a Barba Negra? Si no sé
This is what I'm talking about.
ni yo dónde está.
Yeah.
Barba Negra, ¿dónde estás? Tío, ¿cómo quieres que sepa dónde está Barba Negra? No está por aquí. Barba Negra, oh tío. ¿Dónde está Barba Negra? Tengo que mirar el mapa. El mapa. Pero ¿dónde está Barba Negra? Barba Negra. Tío, pero ¿dónde está Barba Negra?
Gotta pick it up.
¿Sabes dónde está la barba negra? ¿Dónde está la barba negra? Lo siento. ¿Dónde está barba negra? ¿Sabes dónde está barba negra? Ay, por Dios, ¿dónde está barba negra? ¿Qué crees que me... Ah, esos son los diablos, ¿no? Que me decían. Pesado. Pesado. Pesado, Opa, esta no tenía ninguno bueno. Hay aquí otro que no me deja buscar a barba negra. Yo no quería disparar a este, yo quería matar. Sería mejor buscar a barba negra.
God, this feels good.
A ver, barba negra, ¿dónde está? Sí, ¿dónde está barba negra? ¿Qué era aquí? Cargado. ¿Cómo quiere que lo hagan? No sé. ¿Dónde estás? Genial, en serio. Ahora ya no me queda por genial. Quite. Tú no te muevas. Te meto un headshot,
I will fucking end you.
Ah, no, gracias por el buga, Guau. Gracias por el buga, crack. En serio, gracias por el buga, quita. Gracias por el buga. Me piro. Ah, güey, que mal conduzco. Qué crack son. Oye, ¿cómo puedes tomar adelante? Ay, no puedo conducirlo bien esa pichonga, tío, no me conduce. Qué perro. Dios. Se me ha quemado, genial. Corre. Un coche. Lo levanta. Oye, coche. Genial, este no lo quería, que esté más caca. Bueno, dejadme pasarlo, vale, gracias. Quítate, oh. Quita. Vale. Está. Por favor.
Gotta pick it up.
No manches, voy aquí también. ¡Qué asco! ¡Qué asco, tío! ¡Ay, güey! Ya, pues me entro de por objeto. ¡Ay! ¡Qué fastidio! En plan, ellos están ahí. Qué tranquilos ahí. Estoy con una pistola que tengo que recargar. Tengo que tener cuidado. What the... Fuck.
The horn on the bus goes beep, 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 beep.
You think I'm scared of you?
What, if they wanted to torture you, why'd they use the short version of the song?
Mira, yo lo hago sin arma.
Oh yeah. The wipers on the bus go swish, swish, swish. The boy on the bus goes heh, heh, heh. My mom had like 80 of them.
Ah, tú eres aliado, ¿eh? Pues tú me dices que eres aliado. Hay demasiadas personas. No está aliado quién es quién. Con la cosita porque estoy sufriendo. What? No, tío, necesito... Ándame. Tú ya nada. Tú ya nada de vida. Déjame tocar. Está bien, tío. No sabía, estaba un toque. Estaba un toque, tío. Jugar desde el punto de control. Sí, pero ¿cómo le van a hacer esto? Corre, corre, corre. A reanimar.
What, if they wanted to torture you, why'd they use the short version of
He
the
matado
song?
el video.
Is the short
Tengo
version?
perfecto.
Oh yeah. The wipers on the bus
Y a
go
ti,
swish,
pues
swish,
agarra
swish. The boy on the bus goes heh, heh, heh. My mom had like 80 of them.
Muere. Tío, ¿pero dónde me viene? Esto es por la oscura. Armas gratis. Muere. Puma, te metió un headshot. Venga, vamos, compañera.
Who can see an eternity?
Muy bien. Muy bien, porque me dice un super salto.
We must end this infernal music! Come, let us return to my castle, so we may plot our next steps in proper surrounds.
Johnny led Vlad back to his castle, which since his incarceration became a haven for frat parties and squatters. But the systematic impaling of trespassers would have to wait. Vlad was a man of his word, and was eager to provide intel that could aid in hobbling Satan's armies.
Estoy encarcelado porque... No sé.
I bestow upon you the Stygian cold fire.
Luego el fuego del helado. Vale, ¿y ahora qué hace? Para cambiar el aura. Del aura.
I brought you to this inferno to teach you about the power I have granted you. Cold fire is an aura, which means you must activate the power and get close to an enemy before they will feel the cold embrace of the Stygian flames. Try it against these demons.
This reminds me of that one time.
While I understand your enthusiasm, you must use cold fire to defeat the enemies, not your weapons.
Está jugando afuera.
Well done, my
Está jugando con los juguetes en la terraza.
Now here comes a dark inciter. Use your aura, then get close to him to take down his shields. From there, you can finish him off with your pistol.
Let me teach you about suffering.
It. Doesn't it feel good to watch an enemy burn?
Tengo resistencia aquí. Tengo resistencia. Ahora cómo salgo. Ahora cómo salgo. Qué pesados, tío. Macho. Te lleva, tira, te tira.
Ready to give up yet?
I've been tormenting every Sinterpol agent I could find in hopes of discovering the President's location. It would seem they've been trapped inside some sort of soul crystal inside Satan's palace. The only way you're going to save them is by drawing Satan out. So keep doing what you're doing.
What?
One more.
¿Qué es lo que he hecho yo ahora? Ah, gracias por el buga,
Better run.
Me has regalado el buga, ¿qué quieres que le diga? Me parecen realmente unas cuchillas. Porque estas no son puños, son cuchillas.
Yeah!
Eso me deja tranquilito. Vale, quiere que recluta a Barba Negra. Pues ¿dónde está Barba Negra? ¡Ay, me dejan ahora! No te fastidia. Lo toco y
Abandoned ship! We've been boarded! Get these damn things off my ship!
Oh, esto entra.
There's a bit of treasure in that chest over there. The weapon you find inside may help with our little imp problem. I summoned these imps to serve as my crew. I forgot what a handful they could be. Once aboard, they wouldn't listen to their cotton. They ran amok in the bowels of the ship.
Oh, sí, genial.
Get off!
Good God, they're swarming me!
Run.
It's okay to drop the pirate voice.
What pirate voice would that be?
Vale. Es mío.
Zinyak's destruction of Earth had a profound impact on the afterlife. To heaven, it was a logistical nightmare. St. Peter's meticulous nature drove purgatory wait times to unbearable levels. Meanwhile, in hell, where souls in pain were used as currency, it created a new era of prosperity for the wickedly enterprising. This economic boom resulted in the coffers of hell to be overflowing, which in turn piqued the interest of the most notorious man that sailed the seven seas. Long had Blackbeard been a thorn in Satan's side, robbing tax collectors on a semi-regular basis. But the promise of an immeasurable fortune drove him to be even bolder. An arrangement was reached. Blackbeard would provide information on strategic targets in exchange for a share of the profit. Johnny, who was interested in murder, not money, happily agreed.
Grant ye the ability to summon my crew whenever they're needed.
Hola. Se fue pronto que ni se pone si no ha hecho nada. Lo bastante es nada más verme. No te conozco. Tú, ¿por qué no me dejan entrar? No. No llegó. No, justo. No, tío. No llegué.
Gotta pick it up. Running out of juice.
Estoy en la vida. No, tío, no te asustes. ¿Por qué me inicia por mí si no has hecho nada? Qué pesado, qué pesado. Una discoteca. Uy, no puedo. Una discoteca. No, que me fastidies. No, sí.
Lights up. William Shakespeare, humanity's greatest playwright, and hell's most diabolical purveyor of entertainment, looks on as a brave mortal on an Orphean quest enters. The bard's interest is piqued, and he looks to test his visitor's mettle. The masked tragedies were used to enemies cowering as they approached. But soon they realized that they faced a foe with courage and nobility, traits uncommon in the fires of perdition.
Ah no, tío, el piso vecino, tío. Te estoy dando headshot.
The inciting incident resolved. The time
es que tengo
come for rising action.
No, tío, tengo que luchar contra esos, los del aire, tío, que se van a meter. Toma. Venga, muere. Muere, que ya te estoy metiendo esta 50 ¡sigue!
The battle raged on below, and as bullets and blood flew, the bard arched a curious eyebrow. Could this mortal be...
Mira, uno es un chiquitito y otro desde el otro.
the exact thing that Shakespeare needed?
No punya ramai. Kontinya mati pula.
One more for the crew.
This battle is far over. Alright.
Vale. El martillo de Thor.
At 3.
Ole min viejo hecho. Qué pringao. Ahora, toma head. Mira, como yo no estoy en todo, yo voy a puños, tío. Con cuchillo.
The conflict resolved. Shakespeare eagerly awaited meeting the champion that dispatched so many of his men. Undoubtedly, they were here for the bard's aid. And while happy endings were not a thing found in hell, Shakespeare always had a soft spot for comedies.
In the land of the living, William Shakespeare is regarded as one of the most prolific playwrights of all time. However, to the denizens of hell, the bard is seen in a far different light. After selling his soul for fame and adoration, Shakespeare served in hell as Satan's spy master general. In doing his duty, Shakespeare would punish the souls he was investigating by forcing them to perform in grotesque passion plays for Satan's amusement. But in a Twelfth Night-esque twist, Shakespeare found himself living a double life. While he projected an image of cruelty, his heart was as soft as Jezebel's. In secret, he would tutor her on the classics and act out the works of his mortal days. When Satan found out, he cast Shakespeare out of the palace, believing that the poet would be tormented by the populace of hell, far out of Jezebel's sight. But Satan had not counted on the bard's cunning. Embracing his persona of master torturer, Shakespeare and his followers, the tragedies, took root in the entertainment district, biding their time for revenge.
So Shakespeare called forth the Deus Ex Machina to bestow our protagonist with the arcane power of force stopping.
No puedo coger. No. Pues yo puedo dar un dex de esos, tío.
Got it.
No, no quiero saltar.
God, this feels good.
Ya. Oye, tú, dame la moto.
Nice bike. It's mine now.
Venga por la moto, ¿eh? ¡A por la moto! Ah, no, güey. Yo tengo que ir. Sigue tu camino, Jesús, y yo apuro. Ahora tengo otros que me hacen caer. La. Venga, yo.
Running out of juice.
Yo. Venga, arriba. Qué pena, no me puedo llevar su cara. Yo me están esperando ese contamiento por reventarme el culo. Mira. Qué pendejos, es volador. Hola. ¿Tu moto? ¿Tu moto? What? De color rojo. Mirad. Bueno, este está color rojo. A ver si me toca. Oye, no me pesa. Ay, ahora sí me te fastidió todo. ¿Dónde estamos? No, pues aquí no está. ¡Mi venganza! ¡Mi venganza! ¡Mi venganza! Venga, toma. ¿Cómo es el del salto? ¿Cómo es? Dios. Ahora por arriba, corre.
A Damned Soul's Orientation Guide, Chapter 30. The Halo. Forged by God himself, my Halo was a repository of great power. I spent millennia harnessing its might, and even then, I barely scratched the surface of what it was capable of.
Got it.
Uy, ¿cómo entro? Ah, soy amigo, no hace falta que me...
We're standing in a parking garage. I don't like it either, but Centerpool isn't giving us many options. I can't believe they tried to force us out. I can't believe you forgot the mimosas. I think we have bigger problems. I don't think you realize how much I love mimosas.
I can't help but notice that people are trying to kill you.
Yeah, they're really big on that here.
Lord, ¿dónde le he
Now
dado?
really a good time? We can wait
Le he
till
dado
we're
la
done shooting
pantalla
people.
abajo.
Well, I'm great at multitasking.
Remember when we offered you a deal on that airplane and you responded by killing everyone?
Yeah.
It's like that, but worse.
No se falta que me quites todo, ¿eh? También quiero matar. Porque no sé si lo sabía. Puño, que me los quedas por arriba, te tiro y... muerto.
Hey, Viola. I thought you should know that Kinsey misses you.
Really? That's so sweet. Who's Kinsey? You remember Kinsey. She was that hacker that Matt Miller hated. Isn't she crazy? You know, she really grows on you.
LOL. Ah, no manches, güey, tío. Mira, te voy a meter un headshot. Oye, quédate quieto, hombre. Ahora, pincha una rueda. ¡Ah, tío! ¿Por qué me hicimos? ¿Qué es eso aquí? ¡Loco! Muere, muere. Oh. Muerto, está muerto ya. Está nada, a nada. El giro lo va a matar. O me matará él a mí.
Do this all day.
Pues lo dejé de verdad. No. Más y más. ¡Puta! A saber por qué estará aquí.
Hi. Let's get you two back to Dane.
Hooray.
After being reunited in hell, Kiki and Viola wasted no time in doing what they do best. Facilitate the running of businesses. However, the De Winter sisters' success did not sit well with other would-be power players in hell. The sisters' operations all came under attack at once, forcing them on the run. Soon, the twins found themselves on the receiving end of an offer they couldn't refuse. After all, it was better to own 1/5 of something than to be dead.
You helped us. Now let us help you. Here's a little something made popular by another group of sisters, the Gorgons.
Ahora puedes esperar energía a tus enemigos.
Dane would be attractive if he wasn't so fucking self-absorbed. Maybe I'll go on a date with him if he agrees not to talk.
Oh, stay.
Damn it.
Enough's enough, Gat.
No me pueden matar a los.
Never should have fucked with me.
¿Sabes qué? Que tengo que ir, ¿verdad? Suscríbete a mi canal. Chao.